Alright, hello all. Welcome back to the Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video here. So we do now have the second iteration of the battlefield for the global Dokkan campaign. Now, I do like to say this with these. I don't typically just record, your average battlefield. I mean, when it's the same exact enemies, I mean, sure they switch up like what type, what boss is, but more or less when it's the same fight, I don't really care to record them. But if it's like a special battlefield or new enemies, then I'll do it. And this is another one of those where it is special, right? It is same as part one. You only use 35 characters, and there are 3 fights. Now part one was very easy. In all honesty, I more or less expect the same here. I guess we'll see. The Vegito fight did last quite a while, I will say, on that first part. It did have Super Vegito, and then it went into Blue Vegito, right? So the fact that Janemba's here, I'm gonna guess it's gonna start as Super Gogeta and then go to Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. So this is probably gonna be a while. Well, not a while, but at least that specific stage. Because I mean, the first two damn near went down in like a hit or two apiece, and then I got to that stage, and I mean, it did take a little bit. So, I mean, we'll see what happens here. Obviously, the easy A for the Shadow Dragon Legion has dropped. I did see in the rewards here, very interesting. They do actually give you a free copy, so that's pretty cool if you don't already have them, or you don't have them rainbow, right? I mean, it's definitely going to be helpful. I mean, I have them rainbow, so it doesn't really matter too much for me. But collection, I guess. So there's that. And then we do actually have another 5 tickets in here, so I'll be using those. Right, we do have 10 stones here. Obviously 3 for clear. I think, or 1 for each stage, so 3 total for clearing. I think there's another 5 in here, but I'm not too confident because there was 18 total, and I believe there was 18 total in part 1, so it makes sense to me to have 18 total here, but I guess we'll see what happens. So that all out of the way, I mean, let's just jump in. We'll see what happens. I imagine it'll be easy. I do already have my teams made once again. It's more or less the same teams, but I'll make sure to switch it up a little bit. Because even though I had several teams formed, I don't think I got around to actually using like my movie boss setup, so we'll try and use that here on the second stage. I'm still gonna, for this first stage that we do, and we'll just start with Janemba. Okay, nothing too difficult there. We'll just start with Janemba, and I think what I'll do is I'll just do the sort of clone squad. Because when I did that initially, I did not have my own Carnival Rosé, and now I do. Right, and I mean the stage already went down very easy. With this, I expect it's just we're practically gonna one-shot it, but I guess we'll see what happens. So let's do this. Let's jump in. We'll see how it goes. All right, Janemba, what do you got for us, buddy? Oh yeah, he has 5 bars. Yeah, this is gonna be another easy one, isn't it? I mean, it's fine if it is, I suppose. Well, that's not. I actually can't get his orbs. He should be fine though. I mean, we do have the full clone setup, so he does have type advantage at least. So yeah, I really need those stones. I really need those tickets, so I'm doing this. We do have the super easy A's out as well. I did already farm out Omega fully, and I have enough medals for Super Saiyan 4 Goku or Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Yeah, I could do. However, unless I'm just like really stupid, and that listen, that might be the case. As far as I can tell, you actually have to like really grind that stage because it only gives like the same amount of medals as per usual. And I tried checking like the other missions. I didn't see any missions that gave extra super easy A medals. So it would appear, now that I'm saying that out loud, huh? They use different medals, don't they? I was thinking because it's the same fucking event. Oh my god. No, I probably have enough. Good thing I didn't grind too far past it. I think I'm at like 33 or 36. I'm like, damn, this is taking forever. I just want to record. Oh my god. Hey, listen, Dragon Ball fan. All right. I'm pretty sure they use different medals now that I think about it, don't they? Because I was just thinking, all right, it's one event. You know, I gotta get medals for both characters. No, it was dropping both of them. So yeah, no, that's an oopsie. I'm glad I figured that out now instead of after grinding out double the medals. Jesus Christ. All right, well, I suppose I'm ready to do those showcases then after all, huh? Interesting. Okay. Well, I suppose I'll record that right after this. Well, right after I'm definitely going to be summoning with those tickets and the Dragon Stones I get from here. I'll tell you that. I cannot believe I just fucking... Listen, Dragon Ball fan. I don't know. I don't know how I did not even catch that until I started explaining it out loud. I mean, that is the good thing for these, though. I will say, I found several times that I will have a realization, you know, while I'm actually explaining it out loud. So Jesus, I can't believe that. Okay, triple intro back to back to back. Jesus. Okay, so he has a lock, huh? I mean, I suppose this is probably just going to be very easy, so I'll just get the animations in here for the domain and the Broly transformation, because I imagine we'll probably kill this turn, but I guess we'll see. Alright, here we go. Yeah, if that's doing nearly 4 health bars, Tech Broly's probably just gonna damn near one-shot this guy. Well, I suppose I'm not gonna get the 18 key, huh? Let me actually do that. I did manage to pull a dupe for my Int Broly, so he should obviously be doing a decent bit better. I mean, we'll have to see, but... I mean, obviously I did not want the dupe. Well, maybe not want is not the correct way to phrase it. I would have preferred pulling Omega Shenron. You know, I still don't have him or Gogeta. But, you know, the dupe is, especially being the first dupe, definitely important, so I guess I'll take it. It's just, damn, I do really want Omega and Gogeta, so I'm hoping that this next batch of 50 stones and the 10 tickets will do it for me. But I guess we'll see, you know? Yeah, okay, it is just Gogeta, huh? Alright, well, when I did this for, like I said, the Vegeta one did take quite a while, so this one might take a bit too, we'll have to see. I did already obviously make the team, though. This should be a very, very strong team. But, you know, I do also have the Fuse Fighter set up if I need to switch to that. But I used that one last time. I didn't use Universe Rival Saga last time, I don't think. So, you know, just switch things up a little bit here.
I gave my word from one Saiyan to another, and I have to keep it. I'll shatter through my limits in my own way, on my own terms. Now you can finally see my all.
All right, here we go. What do we got here? Okay. So he has the crit, damage reduction. Well, as long as I can get Vegeta his orbs. Although, that should work, right? Yeah, we still get all 10, okay. I imagine we should do quite a bit of damage this turn, but I guess we'll have to see. This should work out very well, though. Universe Rival Saga setup. I don't know. Honestly, you know, I know a lot of people like dislike Blue Evolution as a form. I don't know. I've always thought it was kind of maybe not like narratively a lot of strength behind it, right? But I don't know. I've always liked the look of it. You know, the darker blue. I thought that was pretty cool. And so I do like that for the Universe Rival Saga, but I will say this Vegeta did not need a new LR. You know, as a Vegeta fan, as someone who thinks Blue Evolution's kind of decent, I don't understand the decision at all. So, well, let me rephrase that. It's obvious why they did it. They wanted a solo Goku, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and a solo Vegeta through this guy. But like, there was if it had to be like a Super Vegeta, like, there are so many other moments that just work for the character. Like, and to be fair, I think it's actually somewhat represented in the new card, the tag lose. But like, Vegeta's moment against Goku Black definitely would have been a better pick, right? Or even like the Broly movie, you know, when he's like Super Saiyan God. I think I would have liked that. I don't know. I feel like honestly most people would have liked that more. So I feel like there could have been a lot of better picks for this.
I kind of like how human that is.
Goku! 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 Dad! Goku! It's up to you, Kakarot. Don't you fail.
Okay, I don't want talking during the intro, sorry. I think there could have been a lot of better picks for this, certainly. So, I don't know. I feel like what Dokkan did with Vegeta is kind of, like, it was a really big blunder. Because people, including honestly myself, and I like the Universe Rival Saga, we're starting to get a little bit tired of the arc, but now at this point, it's like, people don't want to see it for a long gas time. Like, it's... And it doesn't help that, you know, like, the Universe 6 vs 7 tournament, which, I mean, is actually kind of cool. Like, they fumbled that Blue Kaioken Goku, so it's like, I think people at this point, and hopefully Dokkan... Ooh, that's... You want to dodge, buddy? Hopefully Dokkan, like, realizes this and doesn't spam it. I mean, they love to spam it. People are tired of the damn category. It would be kind of a mistake to keep going back to this category right now, I feel. So hopefully, I mean, this category can go without buffs for like a year or something. Although I will say, I don't expect that to be the case. I mean, we still haven't gotten like the physical Angel Golden Frieza EZA, and he's one of the oldest cards without one, I believe, still. I could be mistaken about that, but I believe he's one of the oldest cards without one. So, I mean, it's definitely coming sooner rather than later. If I had to guess, maybe there'll be, like, another Dokkan Fest TUR this year. I don't know. I mean, I don't want one. But, like, they gotta find a landing spot for him somewhere. And he doesn't, like, he can't just drop alongside, like, you know, Golden Frieza from, like, Resurrection F or something. Because there's no way, because he doesn't work with that, right? He's, well, I suppose, actually, Golden Frieza from ROF doesn't have, like, the bosses, right? I suppose neither of them have it, so it could work, I guess, but he's more meant to work alongside the larger point was not like Wicked Bloodline. Because even like Golden Friezas in general, I suppose, are a little wacky in terms of like Wicked Bloodline links, because they like give them the stupid like ROF link, like what is it, like Super God Combat or something, or is it literally just called ROF? I know there's one link that's literally like specific to ROF characters. It's like why is this a link, man? There's like 3 characters that stand out: Super Saiyan Blue Goku, Super Saiyan Blue Vegeta, and then Golden Frieza, right? So I do think we'll see something for top as like a Dokkan Fest TUR, even though I don't really want it at some point this year. But other than that, I think what they really need to do is start giving us, and they've gone somewhat in the right direction, I think, with a lot of the OG Dragon Ball rep this year. But I think just like, you know, give us Dokkan Fest TUR and like the actual SSR's Krillin, right? Give us a tag Krillin Gohan kid from Namek, right? Like something like that. Because I mean, Krillin does need his first Dokkan Fest, and I feel like maybe people wouldn't like it so much if it was attached to another card. But I mean, we're 10 years in and he doesn't have one. I mean, at this point, I'm starting to feel like they, for whatever reason, they just don't want to give it to him. So if the way they do that is through the tag mechanic, I think that's cool. I mean, I like the tag mechanic a lot, right? How do we not have Tien as a Dokkan Fest from his... And to be fair, we did just get the premium LR, you know, from the 22nd World Tournament, the Yellow Coin LR Tien. But like, how do we not have Dokkan Fest TUR Tien against like Second Form South, right? Like it feels like a pretty obvious pick to me, right? I feel like what they need to be doing is revisiting a lot of that sort of stuff. The hype moments, but not well, I don't know if I'd say Krillin and Gohan's necessarily a hype moment, but I don't know. The stakes in Namek always, it bounces around for me, like Cell Saga or Namek Saga. Saga, excuse me, which one's my favorite? I don't know, something about Namek felt so, like, different, though, I will say. Like, Vegeta just out on, like, a damn solo mission screwing everyone over. The heroes and the bad guys, like, that was fun. And then Krillin and Gohan just constantly having to hide and fight for their lives. Like, it definitely felt like there was a lot of stakes in the Namek Saga that aren't very replicated in future sagas. So I think, and also, I mean, Namek is always, it's been underutilized in this game, and the few times it's been utilized, they tend to butcher the cards, unfortunately. So, you know, getting more help for that category and it being actual help would be nice, I will say. So yeah, I think stuff like that would be the way they should go. I don't know though. I think we need a lot. The point there, I suppose, is I think we need a lot of stuff from Z. Oh, are you kidding me? You bum. How'd you... God, you failed the dodge. Oh my god, look at this guy. And right at the end too, 10% HP. That's fine. I mean, I still have the Fuse Fighter set up, right? So it's not the biggest deal. Alright, we'll just jump in with this, because that'll be better for the leader skill. Alright, I mean, we should kill this, because it should go directly into Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta after we kill him, so... We should have this in the bag here, I think. Now, the only issue is... Now I gotta stack these guys. Let me do this, I guess. This is about to become very interesting. Because these guys without stacks, I don't know. It might not go so well. I don't know how hard this guy can hit up for, right? So they're definitely fine here, though. There's no way with the damage reduction and the guard the first turn. Yeah, that was very obvious. Okay, so yeah, I think the rest of the year I would really prefer they just start doing like a bunch of like Z Dokkan Fest TURs. Just like leave Super alone. Like just don't. We don't need to go to Super, because I mean we have, you know, the future stuff here, and I do think we need like an actual Vegeta Blue in an actual the Zamasu. There we go, fused Zamasu, right? But those guys obviously aren't coming this year, right? I do think that, like, if they're going to do future, it's not even like super future. I think honestly either Gohan future and then Trunks Kid, that LR, or the 17 and 18 like Dokkan Fest TUR. Either of those cards are sort of moments, I suppose I should say. Are you kidding me? 13% attack with each attack received. I'm not prepared for this. I don't have stats. Am I actually going to lose to this? That is very interesting. I did not think I was actually going to end up losing this. I might. Okay. Hold on. Wait, because if he's stacking 13% with every single... That's kind of fucked. Oh my god. Yeah, I might have to jump back into this, and we'll just like come back against like specifically the third stage here. I don't know. I don't know if my team is going to be able to handle this. I feel like we'll have to jump straight in with fused fighters. There's no way. I suppose I don't know what his attack stat is, but clearly you need to like build up against Super Gogeta and then like pop all your actives here as the play. And that's obviously not how this is about to go. God damn it. Okay. Well, that's not too good. Anyway, I do think both of those moments would work well as like a tag. Probably, honestly, more so 17 and 18, but I think both those could work as like a tag character. Just the Dokkan Fest TUR. And then we could get the easy A for both. Oh, but we can... I see. I didn't even realize, but we can attack and defense Thor then, right? Okay, so if we can... I mean, this still isn't the team to really do that, though. But yeah, no, we can attack and defense Thor, huh? Well, I mean, that's good to know, I guess, before we die. Because I don't... I mean, what are we at? 1.1 nearly? I don't see... This is kind of fucked. Because these guys don't have stats. We're gonna need to get, like, really lucky. I mean, we have a lot of HP, to be fair, but it's like, unless this Gogeta hits for, like, nothing at all at the very start, and even then, he built up 13% with every attack received. That's so interesting. There's no cap to it. I suppose he doesn't seem as tanky as, like, Vegeta Blue did, but it doesn't really matter. Because I don't... Like, if I had this team initially jumping in, we would have been able to beat it. I don't know if we will here. I feel like it'll be close. Like, if I can start getting, like, the actives and everything out, maybe we'll have a chance. If I get, like, lucky with dodges against the Super, right? I'm gonna need it to hit the... Yeah. We actually dodged the Super, okay. It's worth noting that Gogeta supered in the same exact slot there. I don't know if he's, like, scripted to super as the last attack. Slot 1, but it's worth noting that he did that twice, so I do think that helps our odds. Because obviously, I mean, we have Blue Goku on the other rotation, so if he is specifically supering there, we could actually probably do this. Because I could go into the gods next turn if need be. I'm definitely not going to go into the Super Saiyan 4s yet, and I'm even questionable about going into the gods, honestly, but the Super Saiyan 4s, I mean, they didn't even get any stacks the turn before, so we definitely need to stack more with them. This is just so crazy. Oh. Yeah. Oh my god. He builds up so... That normal did damage. So what did the normal do? Like, it was like a fucking... million normal or some shit? Like... Oh my god. There's no way. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. This is okay. Well, hey, at least it'll make for interesting.
Mind your own business, Kakarot.
Yeah, I get it. I've never faced someone this strong before. I'm getting excited. This energy. Could it be Vegeta? Yes! I knew it was you!
Kakarot!
At least it'll make for an interesting fight here, I suppose. Okay, 3, none. What if I do this?
What a mess.
This is a little risky. I think he'd be fine against the normals. Obviously he'd have the guard. Because if the super's in this slot, I think he should be fine. And this way, we'll be able to like pop Vegito later on. And not really have to worry about it. If you get what I mean. Because if we pop Vegito, I honestly could have gone into Vegito. Ooh, 50k. And this is, I just got a dupe for this guy. Oh my god. Maybe I should have gone into Vegeta at the end there with Blue Goku. I don't know if I can even honestly finish this in the amount of turns I have left, but that's why I want to keep, which is why I should have gone into Blue Vegeta, but I want to keep the Gogeta and Vegito together here. 'Cause the active skill turn for Vegito definitely might be the way to win. Okay, what is this gonna... I don't know. Are we dead? Did I blunder? I blundered. Fuck. Okay, well... I mean, that's certainly interesting. I don't typically lose against this. Because I don't... There's no way with my characters I have left. The Ginyu Force, guys. They're gonna do it. I'm not even gonna meme and brain it. It's Joker here. All right. Well, I suppose that being said, I'm gonna cut away. Actually, I did not expect I'd need to do this, but I'll cut away, and I'll come back right as I'm entering Super Gogeta, and we'll enter with the Fuse Fighter team immediately because. I mean, I wanted to change things up, but clearly we need a stacking squad to go against that boss, right? So that's what we'll do. We'll be right back. Alright, we're back. Let's do this. We definitely just need to worry about stack, stack, stack. Like, that's going to be the play here. I don't like that we have Gogeta and Vegeta right here. Because I don't... I'm going to have to float one of them off. Next turn. Because there's no way, I mean, they're not ready to go into their tag points yet, right? So we'll definitely have to float one of them off, unfortunately. And I'll have to get, probably honestly, what I'll do is I'll float off like Super Gogeta. And then I'll just get him back over when I can. Maybe honestly I could use him for, I don't know. I don't know who I want to use as active with. I could either, like the Vegeta turn, the Vegito turn, right? It's obviously very, very crazy. So I could do that, or I could do the Gods and Super Saiyan 4s. I suppose I'll just like keep them together. And that should work out very well, considering, I mean, how well they can stack. Because the issue that killed us there was the fact that we got into Super Gogeta and he had 10% of his health bar left, right? I didn't know what Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta was going to have. That infinite attack buildup is actually a very crazy mechanic. Now, our characters are also attacking a lot, right? So he does build up quite a bit, But as long as I have like the stacks behind, like at the start, I should have the strength to like withstand him until I'm ready to use all the actives and everything. At least that's the plan. I mean, we'll obviously we'll see how it goes in action, but I think we should be fine here. And honestly, we'll probably kill. Well, I was gonna say we'll probably kill Gogeta this turn, but honestly, I don't think so. Actually, we'll probably kill him on this rotation the next time it's around, though. I think because the Blue Goku, Gogeta, Vegito together are definitely going to do quite a bit of damage. This is actually very interesting, though. I will say, Vegito Blue did not really feel tough. He was definitely he was tanky. It did take a while to beat him. This Gogeta feels like he has less like HP, defense, whatever the case is overall. But he does more damage, I think is how it feels to me. And obviously, I mean, the infinite buildup, right? So, I mean, for a Battlefield boss, at least, this is actually kind of tough. So I do commend them for that. Because I didn't really expect it. Because the thing with this Battlefield iteration, to me, it seemed the reason why they wanted to do 35 unit. Because they were also, you know, they had like the returning campaign going on and everything like that, right? To me, what I thought was that the reason they were doing all this was either a way to get new players into the game, or and that way they'd actually be able to beat it. You know, 'cause obviously with the normal iteration where it's what, like 2, 3, or is it 3, 4, 5 fights? 12 fights? Is it 12 fights usually? It's something like that, right? And then you need 112 characters, right? So obviously for a new player, you can't do normal Battlefield. Even like this Battlefield, you might struggle with if you're a brand new player, right? But if you're a new player, you might have an opportunity to do this. Or if you're a returning player, you know, and maybe your account isn't fully built up, but you have some bits or bobs here and there, right? And with your summons, right? Your summons, they go good, and then you get a good team, and then you can take this down, right? So, I mean, at least to me, it seemed it's more so meant for players on that level, which I think is fine. You know, as long as there's a lot of content that's difficult and fun, you know, as long as there's, I suppose maybe the way to put it is this: as long as there's content that I think is cool, that satisfies me, whatever, then I'm fine with them doing like lower tier, like difficulty content, honestly. Like the only time I have issue with them dropping just like, look at like the Legendary Frieza event, right? The reason that I, at least, have an issue with how that was designed was because it just like dropped on its own and it was like the only thing in quite a while. And I don't, at least quite a while in, you know, gotcha, whatever terms. I suppose I was also on global version, right? So I didn't even have the anniversary. I don't know, I can't remember exactly what all released alongside it, but I feel like it sort of dropped after like a lot of like just no content at all, and then it's like, oh, well, this is piss easy. Thanks, Dokkan. That's when I have an issue with it. When there's just like, it's only content that's releasing is easy. It's like that's just boring for me. I like challenging content, so as long as there's challenging content, if they want to design stuff for new players, I know there's people that don't like it at all. My only thing is just give content for me and give content for others, and I mean everyone can be happy, right? So at least that's the way I think about it. So, and I feel like they've accomplished that with the special battle stages, all of them really. Even though I think stage 1 is by far the most difficult so far. I mean, we'll see what happens in part 3. But even with stage 1 being the most difficult, I do think it's still fair to say that the others are still fairly, and I haven't beaten, at the time of recording this, stage 4 quite yet. I did get a couple of attempts in, That went. I mean, I nearly won, but the normals, I just was not expecting them to build up that high, right? So I do think that through all the special battles, really, they've done a very well job in designing the content. So I'm really happy so far with the celebration, I will say. They're not even gonna get a chance to attack, it doesn't really matter. I feel like I'm enjoying the celebration more than the 10th anniversary, honestly. I don't know, maybe that's controversial. But, and certainly the rewards of the 10th anniversary beat this out. Like, obviously. I feel like you're kind of foolish if you're denying that. But, I mean, we literally got to pick a free fucking character, right? Just you do a wish and you can pick a character for free. Like, that was still crazy. You know, Gotenks was the character I got from that. So certainly I'm not saying that wasn't crazy, because it was. And I don't know, I feel like that gives it a lot of weight, even though a lot of people act like it doesn't. But I don't know, it feels like even though maybe there's not as much quantity, that's the word I want to use. Maybe there's not as much quantity with this celebration, but it feels like there's a lot more quality, at least in my opinion. Just like, because all the kits overall, you know, I don't have Gogeta or Omega, but at least in my experience, all of them seem very well designed. I'm intentionally keeping them as Blue Goku to stack, by the way. All of them seem very well designed. You know, I don't really have any issues with them, so I'm very happy there, right? And I would say, you know, even though I feel like maybe the content pacing has been a little off, but just, and the way that I go about clearing content, you know, I do like to pace myself a bit. So I mean, I've had content to do, but I could, the pacing's definitely, like, we had the 1 week where it was literally just like Inzamasu, nothing else. It's like, I mean, come on, this gotta be a little something else, actually. Like, nothing at all? Really? Yeah, that did feel a little weird. I feel like maybe they could have given us more EZAs by this point, I will say. Now, I've always... Okay, no dodge, buddy? He should be fine, though. Wow. The fight just started, man, and he's hitting that hard? Oh my god. What the fuck? What is that shit? Wait, hold up. No, you can't. No way, man. I brought like this team. There's no way. Oh my god. If fucking Blue Goku would have dodged. Yeah, I'm actually gonna struggle even with starting out with Fuse Fighters, huh? That's crazy. Oh man. There's no way. What the fuck? I don't know what to do here. Maybe this. Maybe this would be the play. Okay, let me... What if... this. I think this might work, because I need the heal, is the issue. Let me do that, that way I can still get orbs for these guys. Yeah. And... after all their supers, they should be fine. I guess we'll see. Okay, good. Yeah, the super's definitely against them. I feel like they should be fine, because they're already, and before, you know, grabbing the orbs on them, they were already nearly 1.7 mil defense. So by the time we grabbed the orbs, they definitely probably jumped up to around 2 mil. And after all their supers and with the card, I'm actually very surprised that Goku took as much damage as he did last turn. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really understand how the boss crit works exactly, even now. I really should learn the exact way it functions. I feel like we didn't take as much damage with these guys as we did with Goku, though. So, if I had to guess, and this is just spitballing here, is it better against damage reduction than it is against guard? I don't know. That's the only thing I can think of. Well, because Blue Goku even has type, well, then it's a crit, so it just ignores that. Or at least our crits ignore type advantage disadvantage. Because I don't know what boss ones do. Like I said, I really need to learn that, but presuming it works the same way ours does in regards to typing, I suppose there's that. But I don't know, I feel like he has 70% damage reduction and post super. Like I felt like we should have took that a lot better than we did. So I guess we'll have to see what happens here. But I mean, we should definitely be very well upwards of being able to tank up 4 or 5 Milsim on super. Well, let's not do a normal. Let's not. Please be fine. I'm so worried. Oh, there was just no super. Really? Oh, that's interesting. I certainly did not expect that. Okay. Is Vegeta, because like we're the super now I'm like really, I don't know. How much supers have I gotten with Goku specifically? 3. And then Vegeta's gotten 2. I feel like I need to do this. I don't know. I'm questioning this, but we're gonna play it out. Ah, the super's there. God damn it. What do we take? I think we might be dead. Jesus Christ, man. Yo, this guy's actually tough. Now, I suppose they could have gone into, like, Vegeta or something, but... there's... Yeah, dude, I feel like there's just no hope at this point. I feel like I gotta reset again. I feel like I need to use a stacking setup. So I guess once I get into the... I should have transformed him. God damn it. I wanted more stacks. I didn't think 2 was gonna be enough. Jeez, this guy's like an actual boss, man. Holy. Okay, well, I guess we'll be back again. This time around, I suppose I'll just come back against Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta specifically. So we'll be right back. All right, we're back here. I do have Vegeta with 3 stacks, so hopefully that'll be decent enough. I would prefer being able to get the 20 key. I suppose I could float off the gods. That's what I could do. And then do this. Because I do need to get more attack stacks as well. Shit. I don't know what to do here. How much key does... I forget the exact mechanic. It's 2 key. So that'd be 9 total. Did get the 20 key. Yeah, my orbs here are just kind of screwed me, huh? Shit. What do I do then? Why orbs? Why? Okay. What if I do this? Then I can... I'll just go for the attack stack, I guess. That'll give them the defensive support anyway. Oh, what? That doesn't... Fuck. I guess I'll do this. I don't know. I'm really questionable about what to do here. I don't want to die again. I mean, we haven't built him up at all. I mean, this obviously, we just got against him, so he shouldn't be hitting that hard just yet, at least. Okay, and he doesn't even have a super here, damn it. I didn't even need to worry. Well, now I missed out on defensive stacks. Well, that's not good. Shit. I mean, I would have only been guaranteed the one, right? I wouldn't, because I couldn't get 20 key. Obviously, I want to have the slot 1 one, so this is probably still the play. Even though we're not going to get much value out of it. I mean, any bit of attack stacking, I think, is good, so. Because I only got 3 stacks so far, I think, with Vegeta, which obviously I'm going to need a bit more. But the play that I sort of cooked up was, okay, I have Gogeta on 1 turn, right? And then Vegeta on the other one, and then I have them in their defensive forms. And then I'll have the gods and the Super Saiyan 4s next to them. So I thought this would work out pretty well. At least Goku's getting the 2 supers, that's good. Yeah, just the 2. Still, that's good. We, hopefully, with those, you know, hopefully we can be a little bit better set up. I do think I need to, the next time, and this is actually perfect. I'll wait, I'll use the Super Gogeta stuff first. I would say, can you actually dodge, fucker? I'll wait to use the Super Gogeta stuff first, but then I'll use the active on Vegeta, and then I'll have, then I'll tag into Vegeta on this turn. And this should be the turn I think we'll be able to kill. We'll see though, obviously, but I think that should work out very, very well. Now, these guys don't have as much stacks in, obviously, unfortunately. But I think, I don't know. As long as the super's in slot 1, we should, no dodge, huh? I was gonna say as long as the super's in slot 1, we should be fine, but clearly it wasn't. There is also, if it hits Gotenks, it should count as, this should be a key super, right? So, obviously Gotenks would be perfectly fine. Well, I suppose we actually don't have his, what is it, 22% damage reduction? So maybe not perfectly fine, but he should more or less be able to face tank it, I think. Hopefully it's just not hitting the Super Saiyan Force. If it's hitting the Super Saiyan Force, I might genuinely just be dead again. But I kind of need it to have them right here, is the thing. I couldn't risk it slot 1, and I need to stack them. I did not... By the time I got them over here, the rotation, it was like half of the last health bar, and AGL Gogeta and Super Saiyan 4s, and I think Tech Gogeta was over here as well, so... Okay, the super is against Gotenks. Gotenks should be fine, because this is a Ki Blast. Or at least it should count as a Ki Blast. I'm not the most familiar, obviously. Honestly, even. With all the super types, like, I just don't... To me, it's like, I'll see what looks like a Ki Blast, and they'll count it as, like, another. So I don't... Really? Seriously? Again? Interesting. Okay, well, I did not expect that. I think we can end this turn and into next turn, so we're going to use all the actives here.
Goku nor Vegeta. I'm the guy who's gonna stop you.
Okay, where's the super at? Immediately, huh? Okay, well then I can put the gods there, I suppose. Because they, obviously their first turn, once they're transformed, they're invincible, so.
Let's do this, Vegeta! Damn you! This is a power
Okay, so obviously we do have their nearly 2.5. They do have their guard and their 77% damage reduction for one turn. And obviously, I mean, we have a lot of dodge chance here too. They should be perfectly fine. I did want to go into Super Vegito, but honestly, I don't know if that's the play. I'll do this. I'll get more attack stacks, and if we don't kill next turn, then we can use Super Vegeta. Because I don't... With the Super being there immediately, I don't want to risk it, honestly. I don't know. Maybe this was not the play. I think this was the play, but maybe it wasn't. I don't know. We'll have to figure out. Yeah, I'm actually having to like lock in against this guy, unironically. This is a lot tougher than I thought it was going to be. I will give credit where credit's due. I don't know if I'm just like I got like really unlucky or what the deal is. See, I mean we're definitely starting to shred him now. But I was getting like destroyed earlier, so I think we got the win here though. I mean not this turn, but like next turn. Because I mean with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, Super Gogeta, right? Using his active. And obviously we'll use the Vegito active. Like all the stuff, all the actives, we should be able to finish next turn, I think. I'm just now I always forget about it. Did I even get a Rainbow Peace Sphere on Super Gogeta? I don't know if I did, honestly. I always forget to make sure to do that. Hopefully I did. I mean, we'll still be able to do a decent bit of damage even without it, because I have been stacking the attack, obviously, but hopefully I did remember to grab it. 27.3. It is so crazy, like, how much the attack stacking has, like, just ramped up recently. Like, how was... Because we were stacking attack on this guy, and it's... I mean, it's like, that's it? You know? It's like, what? It's so wild. The amount of damage our characters do now, it blows me away, honestly. Okay, well, we should be able to win here. I see no reason why we wouldn't be able to. Let's use all the actives. Okay, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Oh, what? Oh, I guess I played that today. Damn it. I wanted to see that. Well, that's unfortunate. Yeah, I mean, we're nearly 1.4 mil at the start of the turn, right? We should definitely, with all the Rainbow Peace Spheres, we'll be more than fine. There's no way we're not. Because we should have, what, 75% damage reduction with the guard. We should be fine. Here, let me use this though real quick.
This is the greatest fusion of all! I'm gonna send you back to hell!
Honestly, I'm halfway. I think what I'll do actually is I'll put Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in slot 1. Because obviously on his first turn, right, we can have, I mean, 100% damage reduction with guard. So, I think that might actually be the play. So that's what I'll do instead. I guess I've seen that too. God damn. Alright, well, this shit is over. Here we go.
You think you're the only one who can manage that little trick?
That is so crazy, because that's mine who's 55%. What? I know that's the Gogeta active, but still, goddamn. Like I was saying, the damage characters could do. It's so crazy. Alright, well, I'll take that. That actually, I actually had to lock in to beat Gogeta there. I was not expecting that at all. These Battlefield bosses, it's not, you don't have to do that usually. Okay, well, there we go. I'm definitely going to jump in on my own time to get these two Elder Kais. My Kai collection is so low right now, but we did it. We did get the win, so that is what matters. Let me go over to the gift box here. We did obviously get the 3 stones for clearing, right? And no, it is just okay. It's not 18 total. It's just 13 this time. I suppose that's still decent. I mean, that's pretty much what we get anyway. Maybe even actually a little bit more. Don't we usually get like 28 in total, something like that? Okay, well, either way, I mean, we get the 10 stones, the 10 tickets, all the Kais and everything. It's actually very good rewards here. And that's 749,000. That's actually a lot of Battlefield currency. I wonder if that might be enough to just like straight up buy the EZA medals. Let's check. I do already have quite a bit sitting. I'll make this the way to finish off the video. As a special thing that their EZA just appeared. I think they should be really good, but I don't have my own Omega yet, so I'm gonna jump right into summons after this, and hopefully I can pull them there. We'll have to see. Yeah, I already have them done. Okay, it's 15,000. Oh yeah, they gave us more than enough. So if you just complete this one, and then you get the free copy. So that's actually very generous of them. So if you didn't have them and you don't like have enough Battlefield memory going into that, at least you can use them 55%. Now, obviously, I don't know about doing that, but the fact that they allow you to be able to do that at all is definitely very good. So yeah, I'll collect these, and then I suppose I will end this here. And I actually still have more Battlefield memory than when I started with, so that's good. Yeah, and I don't really feel like picking these guys up, at least right at the moment. I don't know. They neither of them exactly blow me away. But yeah, I'll end this here. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Take care.